Hello and welcome, dear trader. So this is tutorial for the Fibonacci retracements. Especially we'll be focusing on the golden zone from Fibonacci, which has the highest win rate, and you don't need to pay attention as much to other Fibonacci levels. So let me show you what is Fibonacci. So the Fibonacci retracement levels are 23.6, 38.2, 61.8 and 78.6. Also there is an official ratio of 50% is also used. This indicator is useful because it can be drawn between any two significant price points, such as high and low. The indicator will then create the levels between those 2 points. The Fibonacci retracement levels actually are one of the most popular tools in the world. We find out, and I find out in my years of experience of trading, they are really working strongly, especially this in the golden zone. I will show you. I took thousands trades with it, so very big data behind it, and we will be discussing why it works so well. You can also open this section here, why Fibonacci works, and you will see why it works from the psychological and mathematical point of view. It's pretty common in the nature and in the world, so, and we as a human beings are also, we are in the laws of our universe, and that's, you can read this. It's going much deeper on this. Let me show you Fibonacci, the levels. So we always pull Fibonacci's from left to right. Yes, this is for the uptrend, so you are pulling Fibonacci from the low to high, and for the downtrend, again, you are pulling from left to right, but just from the high to the lows. Yes, let me show you the levels and the settings. So these are my settings. Trend line is turned off, you can fade it. Here are the settings. No background, labels right and in the middle, font size here. Visibility is fine. Let me give you a small description of the levels. So the 0.2036 line is the, if you are uptrending, like this is the perfect move to describe. So we are in this strong local uptrend move, very impulsive move here, and 0.2036 line is showing you the most aggressive line for the continuation of the move to the upside. If you hold this line, it's very likely you will you will either range here or you will continue the current uptrend. So the most aggressive market participants want to trade above. I will be turning off this line now because we find out with data and statistics and many trades behind, is not so reliable, but you can still use it as your bias. You just want to, if you are in longs here, you like to see you are trading above this line, so your bias can be, you can be more patient in longs. Lose this area and you will open road for the 0.382. This is really a trend continuation line, it's called like that. So if you are doing pretty shallow pullback, you want to hold 0.382. Ideally this whole segment, you want to create range here, find some nice value and then push and continue again in the trend continuation. That's like ideal scenario for you, which you sometimes see, sometimes you don't see. But still the win rate for this is not so high as as our main focus on our golden zone. So yeah, I will be turning off this. I like to use this on very big time frames, and I'm just looking if like 1 hour to daily time frame, even weekly time frames, I'm watching how we are doing in terms of bias, in what segment of the charts we are in terms of Fibonacci. One more thing, these principles I'm teaching you are applied to Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is one of the most technical assets in the world. Oftentimes there is no narrative behind Bitcoin, so Bitcoin is pure technical analysis, and now past few years really a lot of people are trading Bitcoin because it has biggest volume and it's so technical. So that's why fibs work. So this principle can be applied maybe to other assets as well. I'm aware because I was trading Ethereum, so it works on Ethereum as well. I'm not aware of altcoins because I don't trade altcoins, but you can do and test yourself. That's your number one job. If you learn any new tool, you need to go to chart and start testing, backtesting, recording data, do at least 50 to 100 sample trades with the tool, so you gain confidence in the tool, you see how it works. Only then you can apply it to your chart and trades. And then you need to record and journal your trades, and you need to record if the Fibonacci was confluence for you and what was the reaction and so on. So I'm showing you. So yes, I will be turning off now these lines, because you know in the end you want to use what works most of the time. So we will be turning off the 0.382 and 0.236. Now I'll be showing you why we will be, or maybe I can finish the description of the level. So 0.5 is actually midline, so it's showing you where if you have move like this above 0.5, we could say the price is more expensive. It's like expensive, and below 0.5 price is getting into the discount region. So if you are getting deeper pullback, you know, some nice continuation traders can show up and buy any asset for the cheaper price. And yes, so it's like dividing the move. And it's also like if you lose 0.5, then it's pretty likely you will go to the golden zone here, or even to the lower levels. So you also want to stay like for the ideal trend continuation, you want to hold the 0.5. It's like yeah, okay. But I will be turning off 0.5 as well, because now we want to focus on this, on our golden zone. If you trade enough with the markets, sometimes you see, I know, not sometimes, most of the time I actually see where the fibs, even without them on the chart, especially golden zone, like can estimate. But of course I put them on the chart, but 0.5 is pretty easy to estimate even without having it on the chart. I'll be showing you these predictions. Like, okay, so 0.5 turned off. Now we are getting to the point. I will describe these last two levels. So 0.86 is really last defense for the bulls. Sometimes when you get reaction from the golden zone here, you get the push, you get the trade, you take profit, beautiful. But when you lose this zone, then you will very likely people will be stopped out from it, and end of the liquidity oftentimes is at 0.86. So yeah, but yeah, again, these two lines are on big pools. I'm using it. I definitely don't use this on the scalping, these two lines, not much. But on very big pools like 1 hour to 4 hour time frames, I have these fibs turned on. From 0.5 I watch to 0.86 and 0.8. I have it as a confluence. For if I have enough confluence, there is far more important confluence than 0.86 line and 0.88 and 0.5. But I like to have it. It's like secondary confluence for me, for much stronger stuff. Yes. So you can use it on 1 hour time frame plus, but not on scalping. On scalping, we are focusing mainly on the golden zone and day trading as well. So these are duration of trades from 1 minute, from few minutes to few hours, or even like 2-3 days. That's scalping and day trading. Yeah. Okay. So now I will be turning off the rest of the lines. So this is your major focus. This is your major money maker. There are reasons why it works, the golden zone. Let me tell you. So a lot of algorithmic bots are programmed to watch for it, seek new positions in it, or take profit in it. So yes, we are in the world where 80% of market volumes are done by the bots, and the bots are programmed, especially on Bitcoin, to, if we like fall down into this region, the bots will be taking profit here. Also other traders, also other entities, also other, you know, yeah, most of the market participants, yes. So they are taking profit. So if you are falling and you have short and you are taking profit, it means you need to buy on the market. So this is your first force buying here, yeah, for the push up. Then you have the new buyers who have like no positions, and they are looking to initiate and participate in the trend. So those people also will be looking to here. So this is your second force for the buying pressure. And yeah, that's all you need. Like these zones work because you combine take profit with fresh new positions. And also the you know you also watch, because in the first video you learned market structure principles, yes, for the trend and for the range bound environment. And right now with this move up here, you need to use a context a bit with Fibonacci as well. So I'm learning you just one tool, but it's still just tip of the iceberg, because you need to apply context to contextual awareness on the market. So with this move here, you see what happened. Massive push up. You change market structure, because market was heavily, even from before, like it was heavily downtrending. So as you see, heavy downtrend, and now you take down the market structure. You're actually holding it, yes. But this is still the change of the character. What you need to do now, the market needs to do that, is to, what is the change of the character? Yeah, I will say it here, but it's like for other videos as well. The change of character is when you change, when you take out this high, it means there is possible chance to negate this local downtrend, which was like going for a long time, for some few days. But you want to see pullback, hold. For the most aggressive bulls, the pullback will be here, and we go up. We already got the retest of this high, so yes, this is possible. For much deeper pullback, you actually go lower, and the golden zone is the ideal place to add to your position from here, which we initiated yesterday, and to initiate new positions. If you miss this, you're looking at the golden zone to participate in the move. Why? Because you anticipate. So this line does not exist yet. You anticipate you will properly change market structure with higher high. When you take out this high here, you are changing market structure, and this is proper initiation of the local uptrend, yes. Or you lose this area and you continue down. There are only two options, but this is already providing you much better reward ratio trades. So golden zone is great for the reward ratio, because you can have you have a stop loss behind this significant low, yes. But the reward ratio, if market change market structure for you, is definitely 2 to 1. So you risk $100 to gain $200 in simple terms, yeah. So that's why golden zone is very favorable for many market participants, because their reward ratio is already great. They have defined stop loss, usually is under significant low, which was placed on massive volume, as we can see here. Yes. So that's how you combine. You don't use things alone. You already combine your knowledge from market structure. You also will be checking. You can have VWAP coming here, yeah. This is free video for you. I'm showing you super significant money making tool. And if you combine this with market structures and VWAP, you can already like forge first strategy for you. Yeah, so in the next video, I'll be showing you how I combine all these things, all these three things together, and I already have a trading strategy. Okay, so let's delete this. So yes, you see reward ratio is great in golden zone. Let me see for another reasons. So you can see here, golden zone is perfect for trend continuation, as you will take enough liquidity from the people, but not break overall uptrend. Yes, and the liquidity you will be earning much later, and you definitely need to be hero rank for this at least, or legend rank. Every single market in the world operates with liquidity, and sometimes you need to fill liquidity for trend continuation, and liquidity is usually when other traders are getting stopped out. So you can be creating range here. Yes, we are ranging here, then you can move here, a bit here. These people, yes, who are trading here and building volume here, they will have stop losses. Many times we have tools where we can actually see liquidity exactly. I have prepared the example here. I will not go deep into this, because for liquidity you need to learn much later, and there are sections in the group. But this is the great example. Like market was pushing, we changed market structure, we took out these highs, local market structure changed. Now we are waiting for the trend pullback into the golden zone. Beautiful. And you see liquidity was already building here. From who? From these people trading in this range here, collecting volume here. And when you move here, a lot of people from here will get stopped out and or liquidated if they are too like over leveraged. So they are buying, yes, and they need to sell. stop loss is always market order, it's not limit. So they are forced to close position. So if they are buying, they need to sell. So they are selling, but they are selling into the much bigger traders who have limit positions here. And these limit positions here we also can see with the other tool, which is Tradinglite. We are watching those. Bitcoin is super easy to trade because it's centralized on few big exchanges, so we can see if actually we are getting support on areas. That's why you don't trade technicals just visually. You need to really see if you have orders there. Yeah, if you have traders interested in the area. So you see people get stopped out, golden zone hit, decent reaction. It was not usually like much stronger reactions, like a larger fig volume and velocity of the speed of the bounce. You'll be learning that later as well. But you know, you stop these people who were trying to long here prematurely, didn't wait for the golden zone, and now you start pushing and continue up in this range, but you already have like massive winning trade. So I just want to show you what means context, yes. And what is liquidity and why golden zone works, because truly most of the time when people are, you know, this is pretty late longs here. Like for me, I would definitely wait to, because if I go long here, I have problem with my stop loss. My reward ratio will be much larger. I still need stop loss behind this low because it's very significant from yesterday. So reward ratio to go long is not favorable for the longs, only for the scalps. You can go long here and play stop loss behind this low, which is like local range low. Yeah, sure, but you know, for the day trade I won't pull back, so I can have much better win rate. And again, with move here, I know people got stopped out from higher, so golden zone, that's why many people pay attention to it. Yes, it stops enough people out of the market, but it doesn't break the overall structure and continue to the lows. Fantastic. So yes, and it also serves as point of interest. If you anticipate change of character, it means change of the local trend before more evidence comes, higher highs, higher lows, and vice versa. So yes, I already described this before. So let's clean the chart. So now you will see me only charting and showing you golden zone examples. This is now your job to go to the chart and see those points. Yet again, with golden zones, you are focusing on pulling it from significant highs and lows. What does it mean? Here is the example. So you are moving over here and you are seeing this is the main high. This high is much higher than this one. You will not pull golden zone from here. Yes. You will pull it from the significant high here. Significant high and low. That's the number one principle. You don't want secondary or tertiary highs and lows for the pulls. Now let me show you examples. So I'm a scalper and day trader, so I like 1 minute to 3 minute time frames for my scalps, and for the higher time frames I'm definitely using like 50 minute to 1 hour charts for the golden zone watching. So yet again, make sure to focus on golden zone. That's your money maker. Yeah, you know, golden zone and VWAP and market structures is gonna be your trio to initiate your trading strategy. And the golden zone is so important to watch. So let me show you some example pulls. So yes, the current market structure is like no-brainer for you. We are waiting as a day traders because this is day trade long here. The scalps are like here, but this is already over 1 day past, so day traders will be waiting for this to enter here. As a scalper, look what happened. We will go back in the chart. Yesterday, actually, I was posting in a group. This is what means again the change of character. So we were hitting support here. The support was over here. It was the session naked point of control from Asia. It was like over two months old, crazy. 25.79 we hit it to the dollar yesterday. So support was hit. I was already getting long. The move up was at least locally. Locally, you change market structure. You took out this high. But it was still heavy downtrend from higher time frames. Yeah, like this candle needs to be like taken out. Now, the move from my support was over 1%, so I took profit, mechanical take profit up to 1%. People, you know, bots and people are programmed to take profit up to 1%. Oftentimes it's like main multiplier. You also stop like for shorts who got this trade wrong. And now you can see what is happening. As a scalper, I'm pulling, because I'm seeing there are just two scenarios. That's great on trading. You can just go up and down, right? So you go, you are doing, I'm expecting change of character actually, right? Because I'm seeing really the reaction here was great. Like we started to see big volume coming and buyers. So we've got this pullback here. I'm seeing golden zone is holding, like it's not losing the level. Beautiful reaction the week. You will learn how to recognize if you're holding the level or not later. Visuals just not enough. You need to use tools. Yes. If you don't want to be like in stone age of trading and just be retail, you want to be institutional, consistent and profitable trader. For that you need proper tools as Exocharts and so on, and you can learn them in hero rank. It's no problem. Yes. So I had 1% profit here. And I was already adding to position. I took 70% take profit yesterday because it was heavy downtrend, but the golden zone pullback, I was actually anticipating the change of character here based on what I was seeing in the market, and I added from this position. I added 70% to position. So I was again at full size. It raised me here, and I had got really good defined stop loss. Reward ratio was fantastic. That's what I'm talking about. If you're in position and you even add to position, yeah. That's another benefit of the golden zone, not just to initiate new position, but to add. You have great reward ratio, because even if you go over here and you like create range here, you already have 2-to-1 reward ratio with the golden zone. So in the long run, if you have enough of these trades, you will be a beautifully profitable trader. So we change market structure, beautiful, and you are seeing how golden zone works in the real trading environment. And you see that uptrend is very, very aggressive. There was no pull to, like, you can of course pull like this golden zone here, but not significant highs anywhere here. No pullback. Yes, you've got this. I don't see any golden zone touch. Now we topped out a bit. We changed local market structure again. I'm reminding it to you because then you can see you can look for some continuation trades. So now we have good significant high here. You're pulling the golden zone, high to low, because you change market structure, and it is possible you might continue downtrend. You will do this decision a bit later, but you see the golden zone again gave you reaction for 0.40%. That's not so much. Like 0.5 is at least ideal, but you see there was nice reaction here. The problem was you were still in a higher time frame, like local local trend uptrend. Yes. So what you need also, if you want to like look for continuation, is to create the golden zone here. Yep. So you see local down move. You know, you look for shorts or take profit here, but you also are aware of this golden zone from this market structure, and there will be decision time here if you continue down and continue and change market structure to the downside, or golden zone holds and you've got beautiful winning trade. You took out this high, retest of the market structure, continuation up, good reward ratio. So you see, in scalping terms, usually we are seeing multiple golden zones play out per day. So as a trader, please don't use high leverage, and also no FOMO, no fear of missing out. You will have enough and plenty trades every single day, especially if you have time for it and you are a scalper. This is also weekend trading here. So with weekend is low volume and is less reliable. Let me show you more examples. So I will stay in the low time frame still on 1 minute. So overall context of the market was, look at this super heavy downtrend since we topped out at 29,850. Very heavy downtrend, and I will be showing you how you can actually, if you initiate the short positions here or here or here, you can be adding, or also if you're a scalper, you can still use this downtrend to initiate new short positions. So let's go at the beginning of the move. Here was the top. We actually shorted this because it was expected area of resistance. Pretty heavy bleeding, yes, very heavy bleeding. So you don't have much chance to add Only here there was like, the more you overextend the market, the better the bounces are, especially if you do it on high volume and you know, you liquidate a lot of people. You can see now you've got first decent pull for the fibs. Oh, I forgot to mention, pretty important to mention. Let me show you here what actually is the golden zone. So the golden zone is the zone. Yeah, it's very important to mention. So usually 0.61 is offering the first reaction on the first touch on many pools. So this is the start, but Bitcoin is so volatile asset. It's really hard sometimes to act as like level 2. Look at Bitcoin. It's 26,239. So it's highly priced asset, and it's very hard to react to the dollar. Sometimes it reacts to the dollar, but Bitcoin works in zones. Yes, even if you were learning the market structure at the beginning, you saw it. I was using the zones. You can have pretty key, big, significant levels, but yes, watch it as a zone as well. So 0.61 to 0.6 is your zone. You can see, sometimes you see the first reaction from here. Also when sometimes these first people who are longing the 0.68 get stopped out, and we will bounce from the 0.66. Sometimes you are doing like, you go here, you go into the zone, yeah, you do like something like this, and I'm using this is not part of the golden zone, but in recent months, I think past year, I'm using the 0.82 because sometimes when you see this situation, like you go to the zone, create some volume bounce, you then go down, you actually stop here at 0.7702. So it's not part of the golden zone, but I still have it. This is great, especially I don't use it much for scalping, but it's great for the day trades and for the bigger pools, which are like 15-minute time frame to 1 hour and higher. You will see, I will be showing you examples on this. So oftentimes you stop out these people after you get nice trade, and you bounce from the 0.82 and you still hold. So this is the main zone for me, but I still want to see where you stop out people when they log this. So most of the time is here on, but you need bigger time frames for this. This is not so important on the on the scalping levels because it's just distance is too small, and yeah, I consider this on smaller time frames, this whole area as a zone. Yes. Okay. All right, let's go there. Let's go back. Yes, let's go back here. Yeah, so the golden zone again, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes Bitcoin is a bit choppy. You can also, I'm like, I'm not turning them on, but I'm seeing we are still holding 0.86 a bit here. Yeah, so I'm aware of these fibs, but I'm focusing on the golden zone. So golden zones, you know, they are, the Fibonacci's are really great for the trend continuation. So you shorted here, market is going heavily down, you took a decent profit. First bounce here is not so ideal, because if you want to add, you definitely want like higher push. So you want to add here so you don't lower, because if you add to position, it is pushing you lower. It is pushing you lower in the so if you are short here, you add, it will lower you so much. But if you are also scalper and you look for initiation of the new positions, and you change market structure with taking out this low here. Yes, you see, this was the break here, and now after this it was even better. This was proper break with volume, so you look for continuation short. Golden zone is providing it to you. Let's go further down. Oh, that was massive, heavy move down. Now, of course, as we say, yeah, the significant highs and lows are the best and strongest pulls for the golden zone. Yeah, you see. So this high here, definitely, there was no touch to it. Okay. There was no touch to it. It happened. Sometimes you front run levels, but I'm also aware it was 0.5 fib. So I know it's a lower win rate, but we were unable to take there, to get there, you know, and to take it. But also you have more local pool. Yeah, so you have this was the main pool for day traders, but also scalpers have the scalpers can have the you know, more aggressive pull, which you can initiate from the like more local peak, like neighboring higher or low. This was, what would be much better if it was like a proper peak here, proper high here, so I can initiate golden zone here, and because then you started pretty massive move to the downside. So it's not just significant highs and lows, but also when the event happens on a chart. So when you have a significant down move, and there was like last high or last low before the initiation of the move. So this was pretty bad pull, but you have no other choice than to pull from here or from here if you want like very aggressive continuation. So let's pull from here. It's really bad pull, yeah, but I'm still showing you the example. So you see there was reaction, but I think market would probably use this high as well. It's a bit better. It's still not so strong, but it's what you can do, you know. Reaction, yeah. Now you started also moving locally to the upside. You see there was front run of the golden zone. It often happens, these front runs are happening because you have market structure in front of it, which you learned in the previous videos. Yeah, so you see here was like local market structure. Market was choppy here, rejecting here, arrived here, so there was not enough, you know, that's why you got front run. And also this is the 0.5. As I say, I don't need to mark 0.5s. So sometimes you need to be aware of if market structure can prevent golden zone touch. And 0.5 fib was there, so you are aware of this. Let me go further. So you initiated downtrend, but locally you could scalping this pretty easily, because this is again, you have local uptrend. So again, you are looking for pullback. Yes, so, and you are looking for this pullback. This is significant low, significant high. You are pulling it. Yes, now I can delete this. You are still expecting if you will continue higher, yeah, in this uptrend. So you are expecting pretty easy trade continuation. You see what happened. There was not so much strong reaction. I think this is Sunday. You see, again, be careful with weekends. Sunday trading is very low volumes. Market is less reactive. So golden zone, I would say 0.86. Also this was the, yeah, it was very low volume actually. We don't even oftentimes we don't even trade such a small moves. And now you started moving down. If you have very aggressive downtrend, yet again, you need to pull very aggressive golden zone as well. So you can see if you really want entry and market is not giving you higher pullback. 0.5 needs to go away. I'm just showing you the golden zone is powerhouse. Yes, do you see? Initiation of the move, initiatory high, move down, golden zone, local high, market structure resistance. Yes, just want to show you these combinations so you don't use like your win rate. Your win rate is getting higher when you are paying attention and you combine market structures as well with the, you know, with the golden zones. Okay, let's go further. You see, so weak market, it, you know, even if you pull golden zone here, it was not even reaching this local market structure resistance. Now again, you are doing pull, so this is the higher. This is the most significant high in this very local move. Trend continues down, so you are pulling the golden zone. Very clean reaction, that's what you want to see. Fantastic, another winning trade. Locally, you were ranging here, you are pulling golden zone. So you did an initial push. There was no market structure break because you still range in this place. But you see what's that, you go for the pullback, you are getting easy trade. This was not small trade. It might look small on the chart, but it's not. It's over 134%. That's pretty crazy. So yes, be aware, and always like, so you have this golden zone long, but you need to be aware you will be running into a bit stronger and continuation trend golden zone resistance. Yeah, so you take profit here, and this is, I'm just showing you how market operates this. It's showing you it can go long, short. Bots are doing this. Yeah, they go long. Traders as well, they go long here, take profit here, look for short here, flip to the market, down. This is also showing you why trading one account is not enough for you. You need at least 2 accounts if you want to be like, you can scalp this locally, but you don't need to, you know, if you are in short, you are not closing your short here because you want to take local long. You are keeping day trade short, and you can have fun with your scalper account with the golden zones. Pretty easy. You come here, you can add your short. If you initiate it from here, you can be adding after take profit. That's when that's why it's important, like you have one position and you can milk it. You can milk that one position from 1% gain. If you were not adding here, you could be just have like 1% gain if you are not adding to from short here or here. If you add here, you can multiply profit to 2-3% if market continues the direction. So you play it safe. You already had take profit, so it's no problem. Yet again, so trend, you know, stopped here, massive volume. We were like ranging, but it's still in range. Sometimes you do this, so you change this local market structure. Now we go for pullback. You are pulling golden zone here. You're holding it. You are getting easy trade. So I'm showing you golden zone is the highest reactionary. You know, even if you are scalping, plenty of trades to take here. Very local. Look at this local. This range market was ranging, but still plenty of trades. We don't trade these chops as much, but yes, market is still trading it. Yeah, golden zone push. Now we are seeing very significant move to the upside. So you need to go to higher time frame and see if you actually have the golden zone as you are approaching the level. Yes. So yes, we had a lot of local trades in with these golden zones here, but you are doing significant push over this range. This is the significant high here. You need to pull fibs, so you know what is happening. Would be fantastic if we get to this, but the market had not enough power. But you know, 0.5 was hit here, so I'm aware of that. Bigger time frame. Let's go a bit lower now. Okay, so this was the push up. This is the news event. So you see massive spike in volumes during news event. You don't need to trade because I don't want to say like technical analysis gets ignored. It's not getting ignored, but very locally can be massive volumes. On higher time frames, it's still getting respected. So that's what matters. Now you see the pullback started. You know, pull of the golden zone. Pretty big reaction from the golden zone. But if we add the 0.86, stopped. Yes, stopped at 0.86, really last line of defense. Now we are getting a big pullback. We were trading this in the group because we are now getting to the much more fresh data, I remember. So really good push, local uptrend. Now we are getting pullback, so you are pulling your golden zone. Yeah, you see, this time was perfect reaction, like to the dollar from 0.86. That's the best reaction you can get from the zone. So just kiss and goodbye. So that was your entry. Now you are also watching the seller's golden zone for your take profit, which is over here. So you are definitely taking profit. You even want to initiate new short if you want, like scalper. Now you're going down, so you are compressing, and range is getting more likely. So you are getting for the full pullback. Now you are pulling more aggressive golden zone. Yeah, look at this. Very little front run. So if you got short here, take profit here, look for longs. So even if you initiate position, yeah, it's ideal. That's why it's ideal. Try to account. One is not enough. Yes, now we go sideways. And trend resumed. Now we are at our current trends. Let me go to now I'll be showing you. So this was more like scalping and day trading. So you see it works on small time frames. Markets are fractal, so once things repeat on small scale, it usually repeats on higher scale. The only difference is it takes more time. That's why if you're a good scalper, you can actually become good day trader and swing trader and apply same principles to the higher time frames. It just takes much longer time. Let me show you daily time frame. So so daily time frame, if you don't have time for trading, you will be using higher time frames, and yet again you need to watch the main pools. So let me show you an example. Just imagine this is 1 minute chart. It's same, yeah. So you just need to do same thing. Now you have two options to pull here. This was the start of the uptrend with not so strong low, but yes, it was significant because it was the last low before the uptrend. So it's like event low. So you can pull golden zone here. So even if you move, remember one important thing, and this is big rule why fear of missing out doesn't exist. Market over 70% of time after initial move, doesn't matter if it's small time frame or big time frame, after initial move, it's gonna give you secondary entry, and usually it is the golden zone. Very rarely you do V-shaped recovery. Very rarely, because that's also not healthy market structure. So let me show you example. Drawing. So market is dropping. So market is pushing heavily. Or let's do the drop. Let's do the drop. So market is dropping heavily, and very rarely, this is more rare, much more rare than normal market structure, you do V-shaped recovery and very shallow pullback and up. If you do this, the only way to participate is of course to be already in position from support. You're aggressive if you see tools are aligning and so on. But more oftentimes than not, you are doing more healthy market structure. So you do something like this. So you go down, let's go down. Oh, let me show you also the market structure because it's important. Like we see, that's the best structure you want. So you go down, you do like something like this. Yes. Now you push up. Now you push up, and now you go for the pullback. You are retesting the market structure here. Market structure zone, and you bounce up. And now if you measure, oftentimes it's the golden zone here. So don't worry if you miss the moves. Most of the times, in time, you get the pullback, and you will be waiting at the golden zone. And especially if it is retesting, like if it doesn't, it's much better if it creates like local market structure and then there was retest to it, and you have much better. So V-shaped recoveries are, very rare in the market. So this is daily time frame. Your significant before the uptrend low is these are pull, and you are seeing what is happening. Beautiful move, and these moves are huge. Yeah? So if you are swing traders, this 20% drop, but the overextension is now much higher. So what I'm doing right now, of course, we need golden zone, and that's my opportunity area waiting at 23,921. It's gonna be very healthy. It is also retest. It's gonna retest the market structure because you have two market structures. One is over here, and then you have the other one, which is much stronger here. A lot of rejections. Now we will be watching if we flip to the support. It also flips to the support here. So yes, you have market structure, the golden zone. So this is your very big opportunity area for the trend continuation, and plus it's uptrend here, channel. So yes, the golden zone work on all time frames. 1 hour time frame. One hour time frame. Let me give you example. So yes, very big push, and now you are pulling the golden zone. golden zone reaction, you've got easy trade. In the end, it went further. We stopped out people doing longing golden zone into the 0.86. So 0.86 is that's level also where you watch, where you stop out people from the golden zone. You also had push to the upside. So even if you are ranging, you are still watching golden zone. Significant high, significant low, massive wick. I really love the wick lows and highs are key for me. I never pull from the body. Wicks are key because Bitcoin is, there is a lot of volume in these wicks, so you can't just pull from the bodies. Again, big reaction down. Beautiful. Yet again, it's just need to be aware it's range environment, but you're still getting opportunities to, you know, to get in. Significant low, high, golden zone, bounce, push. It's also like you can extend it actually, because you see you traded 0.618, it was traded here, but the remaining box of the golden zone was not, so you can actually hide 0.61. You will hide and you will overextend because the high was not violated here, so these levels are still valid. Let's go, and you see there was beautiful wick. It's also swing failure pattern which you learned and you are getting bounce from the golden zone. Then you combine the principles. Now you have significant high with big wick, significant low here, so you also pull golden zone for that. Oh, let me 0.61 is also should not confuse you because we are pulling from this point, yeah, so you can always adjust. So you see what was actually happening. Now you can see. So there was golden zone retest 0.61 again, first level touch, rejection, you had nice trade. Now the box was filled, people got stopped out from the golden zone into the 0.86. So yeah, I like 0.86 on higher time frames, but I'm paying much more attention to the golden zone. It just has higher win rate. Now you are pushing heavily. There is no golden zone pull. Heavy push. Significant low here, swing failure pattern, market structure holding. Now from this low you have the this high, you need to pull golden zone, and you are getting there was no reaction. Probably on small time frame there was scalp, but in the end people longing golden zone, but we are getting bounce from 0.86. Pretty cool. Now you initiated downtrend move out of this range, so you have significant high, low. You are pulling golden zone. Let's watch it like this. So you clearly see what happened, and market was, you know, collecting. This was not immediate reaction, but this was like first reaction, but you know, market was gathering volume there and in the end rejected to the downside. Golden zone yet again doing its job. Yeah, I'm not picky. I'm showing you significant high lows on all time frames. So I showed you many examples. Your job now is to go to the chart and start, you know, you can use replay button, so you can hide the future of the chart and you can see if you are pulling the proper pulls. And also now let me show you folders. What are my actual fibs at the moment? You see I have on this local time frame, when I'm scalping, I'm directly pulling fibs inside the Bybit platform or you know, or the like trading view here, and those are my important fibs. Look here, where was that pull from? That pull from was here, from this low to this high, so very big time frame pull. Small front running, but it was actually hit on other exchange because sometimes it can happen, like Binance and Tether hit. So this was hit, and we are still holding. Like this is big time frame, so you are watching this also on big time frame, so you know it's very big box. If we continue lower, then we have these massive pulls. And maybe I go to higher time frame. What we have here, fibs. Oh yeah, this is like very big time frame. This is the pull. This is the bull local 4-hour to daily time frame Fibonacci's, which I'm watching on the pullback. Just beautiful. If we go to weekly time frame, there is also showing me, you can get a lot of knowledge and informations from the market. So this is Bitcoin on weekly time frame. Yes, we had this bull market from the corona lows, beautiful. You can also do the weekly pull of the fibs. This is the corona low. It was very significant. Bitcoin had crazy drop on that, like 40% drop on the day. Yeah, look what we were holding on the. Oops. Yes. So what magic level we are holding on the weekly time frame? Tell me. It was to the dollar, 28,700. Yes. So again, Fibonacci golden zone is the most powerful tool you are learning at the moment for the Bitcoin. Once you learn it, you will not unlearn it, and you will change your life, because it's gonna be core, and it is core. It's primary confluence. You have a lot of confluence in your trading, and the primary ones are definitely like high volume nodes, drop traders, and the golden zone is one of them. So is the zone you pay attention all the time on the weekly time frame. Boom. Now let me hide this, and I will be showing you the last example. I will go to, let's do 1 day time frame. Yes, the 1 day time frame, which is how you can utilize all the levels on fibs. So it can give you informations. Template, fibs, you can, yes. I will now turn on the 2386. So we started bear market here. This is now we placed the big low at under 16,000. What informations I get from these fibs? It's since this moment when we place this low, we are spending a lot of time under 0.2386. If you have very, very strong bear markets, you actually do and continue ranging in this box. And if you break out this low, then it's continuation very likely. If you don't do swing failure pattern, we can continue actually lower. So the sign of strength, just in terms of Fibonacci, is to definitely leave this box. We need to leave this box and start trading above it. So we change and improve technical picture on the big time frame. So this is much better. You know, this is more accumulation. Here is like true accumulation, but this is also the accumulation. And when you actually start to, to change a really big bias, is to go about 0.5. You take out this high, and then above this, above 40K, it's starting to be, and especially if you take out this high, because it will change this 1 day market structure. You can actually initiate bull market, but also you will be paying attention to this golden zone. It's very likely we get rejection here because you are building a lot of liquidity here, and you get like a few days or a few weeks rejection from this point. It's such a big fib. You saw how we reacted from these massive pulls. So you've got this genesis fib pulls which are defining whole bull or bear markets. So you need to pay attention here. Okay, so I think I covered the golden zone really well. So enjoy it in your trading. Do your homework now. Go to charts, start charting it, watching it, and you will see some crazy magic. A lot of people use it. In the future it might stop work, but I think golden zone is used by retail, by all kinds of traders, and is working pretty well. Sometimes we get the fake outs. Nothing is 100%. But you pay attention, and golden zone alone has really good win rate, and when you put it as a core into your strategy, you will be doing really, really well. And when you add additional tools, supporting tools, because you still, I'm showing you visual technical analysis in this video, but it's not enough. It's not enough for you. You can't decide just based on TA if you want to enter or not. You need to x-ray the market with tools we are using. So you need to see if order books are supporting the move, what is the liquidity of traders, order flow, if people are actually longing here, or the short or the positions are closing. So, and all of that you will learn in the hero rank and legend rank. So these 3 videos are just to show you, to open the doors for you to profitable trading. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the group. If you have any questions, just write me. Goodbye.